If you feel like your skin is dull, textured, and all of those things, your hyperpigmentation and your dark spots won't fade, like, guys, I have the product for you. And you know me, I love the Ordinary. I've been using the Ordinary for a very long time, and this product here, this, yes, the azelaic acid from the Ordinary, I have actually documented my 7 days using these products, like from years ago. So I'm going to show you that video. You can click the link to the right of your screen if you want to check it out. Yes, so I know how this product works. Yes, and today I'm going to be sharing with you how to use it to get that glow up, and I'm going to also show you how to avoid irritation and avoid this product from piling up, because I see people making a lot of mistakes with this product. Hey guys, welcome to the channel. It's your girl Jody, and here we stay healthy in the mind, the body, the soul, and every part of us. Yes, we stay beautiful. But anyway, we're gonna get straight into this video, and you might ask the question, why is the azelaic acid, why is this the glow up ingredient, secret ingredient? Well, azelaic acid not only targets textured skin. Azelaic acid, like, it actually helps the pigmentation cells, allows those cells to decrease. Basically, it reduces the pigmentation cells in your skin. So this is the reason why you can also get rid of hyperpigmentation. So this is helping with acne. Yes, it is helping with textured skin, and it is helping with like hyperpigmentation. So this is a multitasking ingredient, and guess what, it's also very safe on people who are pregnant, like pregnant women. Like, pregnant women don't really have a lot of options when it comes to like acne and all type of skin issues, but pregnant women can use this. Is pregnant women safe? But the reason why I keep coming back to this product is because I can achieve glass skin without even using harsh chemicals on my skin, like harsh ingredients or harsh acids. Like, sometimes my skin cannot manage harsh acids, but I realize that azelaic acid works well even if I have like minor like irritations. Okay, so I'm gonna share with you the routine. What I actually did before I came on camera was to use a gentle cleanser, because you know that we're going in with an acid. This is, yes, acid, direct acid. It's called AHA. Yes, but this one is a little bit more gentler than, for example, glycolic acid. So I'm going to go in. I went in with the fig foaming cleanser from I'm From, because it just gives your skin a nice gentle hydration without doing too much. And because, you know, it is winter, the weather is a little bit harsh. Not the weather, the heater is harsh on my skin, and also the weather because it's cold. So I went in with this to cleanse my skin, and that's what you need to do. Just go in with something that is going to cleanse your skin, but cleanse it gently, because you don't want to like double like exfoliate. Okay, so after we did that, then we're gonna go in with a toner. I actually added some of this to my skin just as a water, because I like to add hydration to my skin before I actually go in with a toner. I'm going to be using my my Ordinary. This one is the Saccharomyces toner. I'm gonna put it on toning pad. I don't really usually put it on a toning pad, but I'm gonna do it today just because my skin, because I want to. Okay, so we apply that. You apply any gentle toner depending on what the weather is like wherever you live, or yeah, basically. So tone the skin. Yeah, make sure that it's nice and hydrated. Whichever toner you're gonna go in with, make sure that it's nice and hydrated, because you're going to need a lot of hydration, because the azelaic acid is a silicone product. Okay, yes, so it's going to give you a demi matte finish. Okay, so with this particular product, after you finish cleansing your skin, you have to make sure that your skin is dry. Like, make sure that any liquid that you apply to your skin should be dry. So even if you use toner with your hands and you rub it into your skin, make sure your skin is dry. If your skin isn't dry, that is when you're going to experience the product piling up and peeling, because your skin is too wet. Yes, So I am hydrating a lot because I know the nature of this product, and if I go straight in with the product, it's going to peel also, because the time is dry, and then I'm adding something that is also dry, and maybe it can eventually irritate my skin too, because I'll be in the aircon or the heater. So after that, I apply the toner. I'm going to go in with a brightening serum because I always brighten my skin throughout the year. Yes, I always try to brighten my skin throughout the year, and I'm just going to apply it everything to the areas where I normally brighten and allow it to dry down. Like, it is very important that you allow your products to dry down. Just listen to me carefully. Make sure that all of the product is dry down, basically. Just gonna give this some time to dry down. Okay, so all my products have dried down. Okay, so because this is a silicone based ingredient, sometimes if you apply it to your bare skin, one, it can be a little bit irritating because it's potent, and sometimes it can tingle a bit, and then sometimes it can peel if you apply it to the bare skin. So what I like to do, what I prefer, is to apply a moisturizer. Basically, we are calling this the buffering, to buffer the skincare so that it doesn't irritate the skin, basically. And when it does that, now it allows your skin to absorb the product a little bit better, or take the product a little bit better, so your skin doesn't get irritated. And sometimes some people's skin can become irritated if you apply it to your bare skin. So to buffer the product a little bit and to get the best results, I like to just hydrate my skin. So I'm going to go in with the moisturizer that we're currently using for the rest of this month, and it's almost finished. I'm going to go in with the collagen booster pore shot cream from Dr. 19. This is not very occlusive, but it can offer my skin a little bit of hydration. But look what I'm going to do. I'm going to apply a little bit first. Yes, I'm gonna apply a little bit to my skin first, like so. So this is the moisturizer. This is not the azelaic acid just yet. So I'm just applying the moisturizer. This one is a collagen booster serum shot from Dr. 19. So I basically use that on my skin, and I'm also going to be using the natural moisturizing factor from the Ordinary, because this one is a little bit more occlusive. And I'm sure that I told you for this month that we are going to be using both of these because this is almost finished. So I'm just using both of them together. You don't have to do that. Just get a proper moisturizer, something that goes with the weather or the climate that you're currently living in. Okay, so I'm going to go in with the natural moisturizing factor because my heater is on and it is at 26 degrees Celsius. So I'm going to do that right now. Apply it especially to my cheek, because the reason why we want to use the azelaic acid for this week is because I noticed some little, I don't know if these are, I don't know where they came from, but I noticed some little pimples. I don't know where they came from or what they're doing on my face, but I don't want them to be on my skin. So I don't know if they're pimples or irritations, but I don't know if you can see it, but this is what we've been using, Mr. Azelaic Acid. So see now, moisturizer is on. Allow that to dry down a little bit. Yes, again. See the skin? Nice. No problem so far. Now it's time. So now it's time for Mr. Azelaic Acid. And I'm going to go in with a good amount of product. So I'm going to take it like so. And I'm using, this is my empty, this is literally the last of this bottle. So your girl, we've been using it. Oh my gosh, I just wanted to show you. Oh my gosh, come on, don't embarrass me. Okay, we got that. I have to cut the bottle, but I don't want to cut it. I can still squeeze it. So I'm going to apply this much to my cheeks and right here. And when you apply it, guys, for heaven's sake, do not rub the product in. You have to pat it in, and don't apply a lot like me, okay? Yes, just pat it in a little bit. Don't rub it in, just pat it in, so that the product doesn't pile up. Just pat it in. Don't rub it in, guys, please. Pat it in like so. And see now, the moisturizer that I applied, it just helps to buffer the product a little bit so it doesn't peel and all of these things. And you know, with this product, because it has silicone in it, so it dries demi matte, you can actually apply it before your makeup, and you can apply it like a primer basically. But make sure to apply SPF so that you don't get, like, you know, sunburn. Because if you do not apply SPF after a product like this, you definitely will get sun irritations and dark spots and all type of drama that you didn't sign up for. So look at the skin. Yes, look at the skin. Yes, I want to come close so you can see my face. Do you see anything piling up? Do you see that the product has absorbed into the skin? I could even go in with more moisturizer over this, but I'm not, because my skin feels good. But this is actually how you apply this product. And if you use it in the daytimes, please to wear an SPF. And as I said before, you can actually apply this before your makeup, but make sure that you're wearing sunscreen. Yes. So you can apply this, a little bit of moisturizer under the skin, a little bit of the azelaic acid in the areas where you want to deal with your texture, and then you apply your SPF and then apply your makeup. Yeah, it's a little bit, it's a lot, but if you desire to wear it in the daytime with your makeup, you can. If you don't want to, you can wear it with your SPF. Okay, just apply the SPF after, at the end. Do not apply the SPF before the product. And you can work around the piling and all of that people said, the ball and the peel and the pile and all of that they say they experience. I love this azelaic acid. I've been using it for years because it offers my skin with the satisfaction it needs when it comes to hyperpigmentation, when it comes to acne, when it comes to pigmentation, when it comes to textured skin. Azelaic acid helps me, and I love it, and I will never stop using the Ordinary Azelaic Acid. Thank you very much. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe if this video was helpful, and see you in the next one.
I make it look too easy, believe me. Heard I'm good, so you plead.